this.
I think that you guys will be surprised by the tune. I think.
I don't know, 'cause you might throw like a curveball.
I'm not 100%.
But I'm the undefeated champion.
Yeah, I'm undecided between two. I'm all the way 100.
I kind of know what's going.
Do you?
Speaking to your mic, let me see what's
How do you know what I'm gonna do?
Because I've kind of gauged where you're at with this, and you want to continue your streak.
I think you'll be surprised by what I do. I think you'll be surprised. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. This the last one I was not expecting to win at all.
But that's not.
Huh?
She's won the last 3. She's
The only time she wins, I just think she's cheating, innit?
Yeah, she's.
This has got to stop. Please don't rate me. I'm not being
people up
funny.
in the DMs and that, vote for me. Please.
Yeah, like,
do you know what?
vote
This last one, yeah, I didn't even tweet it that much. I tweeted it like twice.
To be fair, the votes were kind of low on this one.
They were low on this one. But I still got like 43% of the votes. I was just like, swear down. I'm out here.
Plus, you get to pick first. I think we're going to have to shake up the order as well.
No, I get to pick first because I win. You lot didn't mind who picked first when I was coming last every week, bro.
That's not
like,
fair.
no
so
one
everyone else
cared.
is winning and
I
you're
I was coming last year. No one gave a fuck. Now I'm like, what? Winning streak? What? Shakira again? Everyone's like, no, it's fixed. It's fixed.
So we can expect another landslide victory from you today with a chess.
What do you even get for winning, though? That's the question.
What do we get for winning? Nothing. we get the glory. That's what we get. We get to pick first.
This needs to be incentivized somewhere, you know. We need to make whoever comes last needs to do.
You gotta start doing forfeit something to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Then
Shot
Ash is
something.
Ash is gonna have to stop having to be B-side Ash because that is really where he's
he's picking like the proper like album cuts.
B-side Ash.
To be
But
honest,
you can find a banger in the album cuts.
I thought that he was gonna win this one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What did he pick again? I can't even remember.
He picked. Fuck. What did he pick?
He picked Big Pimpin'. He was
Big
forced
Pimpin'.
though. He tried to win this week.
He tried to pick my
didn't win the
didn't
Big
he?
Pimpin'.
He didn't win with obviously.
What did you pick? What did you pick against Shakira? What did you pick?
Ride or Die Chick.
Yeah. I need a ride or die chick. Yeah.
That's kind of low key cheating. But
It's
you know.
not. How's
Both
that
of them are
cheating?
It's low key.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pick it
I
up.
didn't
Like,
pick-
that's a song on steroids, basically.
All the songs that Timbaland has produced over the years,
Yeah.
picking Big Pimpin' or Ride or Die Chick
But-
is cheating.
It's not. You guys, you're a hater.
And Aaliyah, like I think I'm the only one that didn't cheat. To be fair,
What are you saying, bro?
You pick like a low key Aaliyah joint.
I picked Snoop Dogg. What's my name? Part 2.
I would see. He should have won, personally.
In terms of
What
production, I think that was the best
No
beat
more rum punch for
Timbaland.
you, bro.
I've had a couple of sips and I'm
You're supposed to be on my side.
on the
I
side of the
thought
truth.
we were
truth
boys.
only.
Ride or Die Chick is a jam that. Come on, you can't.
No,
Me
to
not
be
picking.
fair,
Me not picking.
No,
a
but
Lox tune.
the reason why I say it's
Me
like
Shakira.
cheating on like a song on stereo, because that's the song like you don't have to know
Everyone's gonna go
Timbaland to know that tune.
Everyone's gonna go to it.
Those are the ones that like they're on the
Yeah,
fucking.
but I would say that.
You know
about
now
more
26
R&B. I would say that more about
best
the
songs of the
R&B
year.
tunes.
Ministry of Sound. Those are the ones that
The
are on
R&B
CDs.
tunes are out there more than that tune, I'd say.
Considering the fact that we had an episode that was kind of celebrating hip hop's birthday, like
Yeah, so then I picked Ride or Die Chick.
I think even picking an R&B song was kind of like cheating.
Well, don't throw shade at Gabby. She's not here to defend herself.
All right.
She's not here to defend herself. Gabs, I got you, babes. I got you. I got your back.
I like this video though. Shakira's outnumbered. It's the Mandem episode.
Really? You lot, listen. All 10 man, you lot can't take me.
Alright, you say that. You're only one drink in though. You keep drinking it. Listen, rum's my poison right now. I have no problems.
I don't actually have a bloodstream. I've got a rum stream. So this is.
Are you at the stage where you're drinking rivers in your life? Is that that stage?
Right. So rivers is a disgusting drink, and anyone who drinks it is actually a demon. I've got a friend who drinks it straight, and I'm 1,000% sure
Yeah, you don't drink rivers straight.
that Satan raised him.
I'm not gonna lie.
1,000%.
Anyone that drinks River straight, they're not right in their head.
But you know, puncheon isn't far off, and I drink puncheon, so you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep it kind of mild with my rum. I'm an Appleton's guy.
There's puncheon in this rum punch.
Yeah, but drinking Appleton all night is cool because that's nice and
It's
steady.
nice and mellow.
Appleton's
There's
a
no,
nice drink, though.
you wake up in the morning, you're not too buzzing. Like your head's cool.
Appleton's a nice drink.
Appleton's nice and smooth. It's a nice way
true.
to get into.
My
it.
favourite's always going to be El Dorado, though.
So you're a professional at this.
Eldorado's from my country, so.
I'm more of a whiskey guy myself.
I'm not really a whiskey fan.
I blame my grandfather for that.
But if you're drinking whiskey, that's when you want to go home and do GBH. That's what whiskey's for.
I'm not a wife beater, innit?
Yeah.
Dirty stains on the wife beater.
That's a proper... Listen, if
To
you're
be
drinking
fair-
like bells,
To be
you're
fair,
definitely mashing up the house.
with whiskey, it's like when I'm out, I'll drink a whiskey, like, or because I can't drink brandy. Brandy's just not for me.
I like brandy. I just can't.
Me on brandy is like.
I was gonna say I can't drink
start fighting, man.
white liquor.
Not even like you get that.
Kieran in the top up.
You get that drink that
Where's
just
the bottle
doesn't
then?
agree with
There
you.
it
So
is.
Ciroc and brandy.
Vodka wasn't really made for black
It's
people.
not.
I'm
for
not
black
really
people.
a vodka fan.
I say this to people all the time. Marbella is proof. I'm never drinking Ciroc again.
Vodka,
in
yeah.
life.
The first time I ever drank vodka, I was going out with my girls, and they were all drinking before. So that I'm in the car, and they're like, drink. So I was drinking some. And when I tell you, all I remember is we were in the rave, and I didn't drink anything. I was like, water. Let me drink water.
It didn't save
And
you.
oh
did
my
it?
god, I was spinning. My girl fell on the floor. I went to pick her up,
And you
tripped
was on the
over her
floor.
leg, and I was like, fucking hell. My
Crazy.
ex's friends were in the club, and I was like,
Yeah,
no.
snitching. I love that man there. I was texting mama that she's in there, she's acting up. Come and get her.
Your baby mum's here. No,
No.
she's not. She's not
Wow.
here. She's
The-
actually not here.
Ciroc had me. Like,
How do you feel about that though? Should you like, when you're not with the guy anymore, should we still like be allowed as mates
Leave
to
me
keep tabs on
alone,
them?
innit? Like, actually leave me alone, because just don't be watching me. Like, don't.
But if I see you out and you used to go out with my boy, and I see you out,
He
I'm not,
does. We're not together. It's fine. It's actually fine.
but does he feel that way as well?
Fuck knows. I don't give a fuck what you say.
but
Like, in
technically
terms
you're
of-
still
you
wearing his
might-
name in
you
these
might-
streets.
you carry the name in it, even though like you're not
Nah, B.
together.
I don't
people
know
will
that
still
nigga
as-
no more.
No, you are still associated. So
Right.
She says that now. When it's Sunday, it's time to pick up. Listen, you got to figure something out. There has to be some line of communication. Liaison with, you know, it's like when they're beefing, they liaise with the mum. Like, I'm not talking to you direct. I'll talk to your mum. She can pass me the message.
No, do you know what? To be honest, my son's dad, that's the only person that I'll claim. That's it. Like, nobody else should be claiming that.
If someone gives you a baby, you better
anyone
claim
other
me.
than my son's dad tells you that I'm their ex, they're lying. I don't know that nigga. He should stop saying my name.
yeah, I have a problem with that as well, man.
I don't know.
Are you not part of that crew? You never had no,
I
you don't have no
don't know.
exes?
I have no exes, bro. No.
it's too-
one
Be careful because you never know who might be listening to
That's-
this.
That's
one ex.
100%. Like for me, like if you ain't met my mum, then technically,
Well, that still runs for me then. The only person who's ever met my mum is my son's dad.
and even then, the people that have met my mum, it was by accident.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Mumsy caught you sneaking them
So,
downstairs.
welcome to Beats,
Whoa.
Rhymes and Life podcast.
Dad, leave that in there. Leave that in there.
Welcome to Beats, Rhymes and Life podcast. I'm Shakira.
the one and only Riz.
False forever.
Yes.
Yeah. We
have
were
a-
supposed to have both the off the cuff boys here today, but some people.
not
Oh,
throwing
flops.
no one under the bus, but yeah.
But welcome the lovely Fols to our episode, please.
What's happening, guys?
You're right.
Yes, I'm good. Shakira's got rum punch, and I don't know how this is going to end, so
It's
we're a couple
actually
minutes
10,
in.
It's actually 10 in the morning, but it is Carnival
Way
weekend,
too early
so
to be drinking on my
Sip,
on my
nigga.
books. You're not getting me on that way. Still.
I feel like this is the wave weekend, though. Like, it's,
Do you know what it is? I will say that I'm gonna enjoy the weekend, but then it will get to like Sunday about 3 o'clock. I'll look up like the weather and I'll make a decision. It's like, am I really going to take part in Carnival? I would like to, but
you're probably going to end up
this is coming from the man that's in shorts and t-shirts. Listen, you're
do you know
out
what it
there,
is? Shorts
whether you
and
like it or
t-shirt
not.
for me is like
Standard attire.
Standard attire.
That is everywhere.
If I can wear shorts and t-shirt to work, trust me, I'm turning up to work in shorts and t-shirt.
Shorts, t-shirts, and a tie.
And a tie. But obviously, I do want to attend Carnival. However, whether or not I attend is a totally different story.
You going for us?
I haven't decided yet.
He's
like,
going.
Everyone
He's
has to
going.
for me, everyone that I've spoken to is, I'm 50-50, I'm not sure.
No, mine isn't like, oh, I'm too good to go. Like, I want to go on flex, but it just depends like how my Sunday ends. Like, I've done the cheeky thing. I booked Tuesday off work, so for me,
Yeah, same here.
He's
I'm
going.
ready to
That's
flex.
the thing. I don't know why Foles is trying it. He's going. He's 1,000% going.
I'll also be really honest. Listen, I might be with a lady laid up
Yeah, so
for about 48 hours. I got some serious plans for her as well.
Okay.
So if I'm not out there,
You got other things.
Fols
to
just
do.
had like 2 sips of this rum punch and he's already ready.
he's sober.
He's
I
already ready.
can't really disagree with him though. There's too many that. Are you gonna go out? Or are you gonna stay in? Innit?
Think about it, that the man will call you to come out, yeah?
Yeah.
And just look to your left and that.
There's better
I'm
options
just like,
to be made.
alright, brother, I'll catch you lot next week, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna disagree with him in that in terms of sometimes, innit?
And I think that's me making a very wise decision.
Because you're gonna
Certain
get
records could happen on Monday.
you're gonna get it regardless in terms of, say for instance,
Wait, get what?
huh? No, in terms of you leave, she's gonna have a problem,
Oh.
and then you stay, but then your man I'm gonna be like, oh, where was you? You missed out on all the fun. So someone's got to lose at the end of the day. So.
But what if she decides she's going Carnival? why not? Bro?
To be fair,
What if she decides she's going
I
Carnival?
had this conversation.
You'll be like, I'm
with
staying
someone.
home with my lady. She's just like, I'm going to work.
But see those things there, yeah, the problem is, even though like it's always a funny conversation this time of year, would you let your girl do this? Bro, your girl's been going out the whole fucking year.
This is what I was saying the other day.
She's been doing bits all year.
I was saying this yesterday. I was just like, this whole would you your partner whining at Carnival thing is a bit mad because it's really only Carnival you got mentioned, but your man's been out here whining gal every weekend at the club and that wasn't a problem, but Carnival is an issue.
But since when was whining girl a problem though?
But because apparently it's cheating.
Rules for Prime Minister.
Allegedly.
You see that there?
Allegedly.
My thing is, like, it was not a good wine never hurt nobody. I think it keeps the relationship healthy.
It's part of your 5 a day as well.
No, it's like
So
realistically, it makes you appreciate.
I'm agreeing
what
with
you have at
you.
home
I'm
more.
agreeing
Don't
with
try
you.
and flip the script.
But
for the
I am flipping the script. The fuck you think? I'm agreeing with you. But your girl whining man at Carnival, that's best too, innit? Innit, Fols? I can't hear you, Fols.
It's entirely up to her.
Oh.
Do you know what it is? You gotta leave the option open for the minute.
Whatever you feel like
plant
you
the
live
seed.
with, but you cannot outdo when it comes to this, innit?
No,
because
it's
I'll be jumping off the speaker with something. And you ain't taking them risks.
You don't
I
know.
embarrass both of
look
us.
You don't know my level of petty, bro.
Nah.
I look at it like
You
this,
don't
yeah.
know my level
You
of
can go to Carnival, but just don't have no regrets afterwards, innit? Like, do what you're doing at Carnival, but I don't want to be left with the guilt after.
Oh,
So,
yeah, go on.
in terms of, if you're gonna go to Carnival and act out of character, don't then try and displace that energy.
Oh
onto
my
me.
god, I'm so sorry. I was in such a bad place.
No, not even that, because you know when, say for instance, like you know, Carnival can get messy, innit? And I'm all for good times and good vibes. So if you're going to Carnival in good faith, and I've given you not necessarily the pass to go and have fun, as long as you don't then try and give me a hard time for what I may have been doing at Carnival,
I hear that,
we're good. I don't really have a problem with like if she wants to.
I know it depends where you
Well,
are
like,
culturally, because I'm like, I know some couples who like go abroad and like do the carnival thing abroad at the proper destinations, so like islands, Brazil, whatever. And it's not a big deal. Like she might catch a little dance. Like my brother's
It
been there.
happens.
His girlfriend there's dancing with her brother, and he's dancing with a girl. It's not even that big a deal. It's like it's just the vibes. Now if you're making my girl grab her ankles and you're holding the waist, like, and you're
That's the thing. I think that's
you're
balance,
pummeling
innit?
her.
You've got to know levels, innit? Like that's what I'd say. You've got to know levels because a little wine is smiling, innit? Like, but some people definitely do go all out.
And I'm saying this now, but ain't no fucking dancing with my girl. Yeah? Ain't none of that.
Do you know what it is, yeah? Like if you're in the soca community, I think it just comes as part of.
Yeah, well, exactly. I think that's
part of
the
the
thing.
If you're gonna say, for instance, I know a lot of girls that are on floats and will go Carnival overseas. If your girl is from that particular set of,
You've lost her already,
you've
basically.
lost already.
That's what you're
There's
saying.
no point.
It's
There's no
not-
point having any type
it's
of
not
feelings towards it because you're gonna scroll through.
Yeah, but you can't date a masquerader
Your
and then be mad that she's winding up at Carnival.
You're gonna
That's actually
scroll
what
through
she
your
does.
snaps and you're just gonna be left frustrated. It's gonna piss you off.
But
what
there's
you
still
see.
levels even then. Like there's still like.
What's the levels,
still
Shaq? Talk to me. I wanna know the levels. What's the levels?
There's levels in it. Like doing a little wine is cool in it, but like.
Is there
front-
such thing as a
for
little
one, for
wine
one
at
thing,
Carnival,
yeah,
though?
front ways.
I don't want nothing intimate.
Front ways wines needs to get the fuck out of here. Don't be trying to be front whiny with no next girl, because no.
Because I look into her eyes, it's long.
That's
innit?
not happening.
That's fair enough.
Don't be bending her over too tough, where she's all heads on the ground and all of them shit. That's not happening. But otherwise, you know, a little walk. Can't hurt no
A
one.
little.
A little walk can't hurt no one.
I agree, but what's a little what? Like, there's again, levels.
Wherever you'd feel, for me, yeah, if you'd feel comfortable with me doing that with someone, cool. If you wouldn't,
That's fair.
But some man like that. Some man like, you know, because that's when they start seeing people's fetish come out. Some people like watching their girl in the swing of things. Riz is laughing because I feel like Riz probably has been propositioned.
But I don't.
Someone said, "Come and do the mad thing to my girl."
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't date white men.
I don't know
You
nothing
don't
about
what? Well, in this current climate, I really appreciate it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You
But
just
know
changed
the
his life, though.
funniest thing, yeah? Like, obviously I do Uber and, like, some, like, taxi cab confessionals is real. Because some of the stuff that you hear, like, just driving, it's mad. That is, like, it's very real. In terms of, last night I had a job and you can tell that this guy obviously was punching in it in terms of you look at his
Jason.
you look at his missus and then you looked at him and it was like something's not kind of adding up there.
Money.
Well, that again,
Penis
obviously
usually does the trick.
for like
Maybe it's
obviously
his
on the journey.
personality.
No, from the cab ride, it definitely weren't his personality because obviously he's obviously Caucasian and she's mixed, so it's like.
But she's a bit white as well, though. So he
She
might be dating a
definitely,
white
she
side.
definitely was culturally like ambiguous in terms of she weren't batting for either side. So I'm not gonna lie, I understand it from one level, but the discussion that they was having and the amount of detail into which she was talking about
She
another
wanted you to know.
dude, huh?
She wanted you to hear it.
Oh, she was sat in the car.
She was sat in the car. They've obviously gone out for dinner with another couple, and she's basically like alluding to the fact that she finds this other man attractive, and I'm like, and you're going
maybe
home.
they do. Maybe they do swinging.
That's another thing that
Maybe they do
obviously
swinging.
is really rife in that community still.
Don't listen. Don't everything that's just a white thing.
It's not because I'm not.
No. The swinging thing definitely isn't.
Let me shut up.
No, talk your talk.
I can't.
And you haven't had the drink.
I can't talk no talk. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I didn't know them, to be honest with
These
you.
are onto
I
me
need
about being a
I-
bit more PC still.
Oh,
Then what if you
do you know
PC?
what? Yeah.
Fuck PC.
No.
What's PC? What's that?
We need to keep our podcast, and sometimes.
Yeah, we're on 2 strikes.
Like-
Why you're two strikes for? What do you get? What do you get?
SoundCloud.
Copyright.
That's different, though.
Yeah, but we just need people to not. We think that. The
You think there's a
reason-
conspiracy out there?
Yeah, after our fuck Beyonce
I think there is a
episode.
little bit of conspiracy.
Give
Yeah,
it
but
that-
I would have given you advice and told you don't do that.
Give it.
Huh?
I would have given you advice and told you don't do that.
So fuck Beyonce.
Don't let
The fuck-
Shakira lead you to
It
the
wasn't.
instruction.
Do you know what?
It's my
Yeah,
idea.
It was
the
your
fuck
idea.
It's my
Beyonce.
idea.
Yeah, it was the boys. I just.
No, I'm gonna take full responsibility for
The fuck Beyonce is inflammatory, but
Yeah.
I think
But
when it's broken down properly,
Yeah, we didn't actually say anything bad about Beyonce.
Yeah.
So please, guys, forgive us. We're sorry. We
No,
love
no
Beyonce.
backtracking.
Beyonce is amazing,
I'm not
guys.
now's not the time to be doing electric slide. None of that.
The fuck?
Nothing.
Forgive us.
Can we just move on entirely with the whole, like, we've got that, like, I don't want to talk about Beyonce anymore.
Okay, I will say one thing though. Those latest pictures, I fancy Beyonce now. That's all I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna say. Anyway,
You didn't fancy her before?
I didn't fancy her before. I've never
Why
really.
not?
She was never really my flavour, to be honest with you. I was never really into Beyonce, but those latest pictures, I was like, shit, then.
Or is that, you know, like when someone's overexposed and someone keeps telling the girl's buff, she's buff, so a little bit of you just like,
I have
Nah.
No, it was the
Beyonce.
pictures where she was looking thick as fuck.
In terms of, for me, Beyonce was nice when I was 14. Like, as a man, she's not really what I would deem as. I'm not gonna say she's not attractive, but she's just not my type. If you know, I won't say I have a type, but she's not someone that would
You have a
feature
type, though.
highly in my top 10. I have a type.
You have a type,
Shakira's got some hidden stories. What's your type?
I don't have a type. I don't think I have a type. I know someone that's listening now, that's my cousin, that's gonna disagree and say, like, he's gonna be listening to this and be like, this nigga lying through his teeth right now. I don't think I have a type. I'm versatile, man. I am. Don't you think I'm versatile?
Now's not the time to be a utility player. Listen, now's
I'm
not the time for
definitely
that.
versatile. In terms of, like, dark skin is probably my preference. However,
Well, there we
I
go.
don't
That's
mind.
your type.
Huh?
That's your type then. Just because you've dated people that are not
Right.
dark skin.
Let me-
If you've got a preference, that's your type, nigga.
No, the thing is, women need to understand, yeah, He will have a preference, but
that
he's a man.
doesn't-
He just
yeah,
likes
I
pink
like-
vaginas. That's what he likes.
I like beautiful women. That's it.
It doesn't mean, but having a type doesn't mean you can only go for that type.
Mm.
And I haven't only gone for
And
that
there
type.
we go. So that doesn't mean you don't have a type. It just means you
I have a preference.
straight.
But I don't have a type.
a.
So, alright, say for instance, if I was to look at one person in the public, like right now, and say that's my type, it would be Scotty B. And that's not generically the type of girls that I've dated.
It doesn't mean anything.
That's where he's at right now, this very second. But tomorrow, it might be a different story.
10 years ago, it would have been different.
Yeah, but your type can change.
Mm.
Of course it can. I used to cuss the fuck out of skinny dudes, and now I love them so very much. So very much.
It's funny that you say that.
I used to oh my god. I was just like, nah. Like, skinny dudes are the last people that you choose. And now I'm like, yep.
And then the skinny dude put that thing on you, innit?
1000% slim dudes rule. 1000%.
Oh my days. But yes, Mr. Van should be here. I'm going to flame him when I see him.
I'm going to bottle him.
I'm here represented by myself, but it's good to be down. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man.
There's even a bottle of Kvass that I could have bottled him with. See? It was all set up.
Excellent.
We've been kind of tossing and throwing with the idea of having guests, but I guess the fact that Gabby and Ash aren't here was a perfect opportunity for us to get someone in.
Yeah.
Personally, I can say that I do listen to Off the Cuff.
Appreciate that.
Probably was the first UK podcast that I listened to.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just told me that on the way, and I was like, really?
I've been listening to podcasts probably for about just over 2 years, and I kind of was always like, where's the UK?
You was on the US, right? Because podcasts was popping in the US.
So initially me and Gabby had a conversation about starting a podcast 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wasn't until last year that I found UK ones that kind of touched on the type of stuff that I could relate to. So Off the Cuff, then obviously Free Shots, DMD. But again, you guys are kind of, like I said, the first, so I just wanted to kind of not necessarily ask too many pressing questions, but
Ask what you want to ask, man. Shakira's waving to me for Ram. I hope you got that on the camera, you know. Can you pass the drinks, please?
Kind of, what was your
Don't
initial
bait me up.
reason for wanting to start one? And
I'm with like
was
yourself.
you
I'm
influenced by any other podcasts?
Yes, that's probably part of the major reason. We started a podcast because number one, we're fans of content. Like, I love good content, good conversations for the most part, interviews, and just dope shit. So my reference points are like just a tiny bit. We'll see by the end of this. My references are like in the UK, Eddie Nesta, who was on BBC Radio and has amazing content in regards to conversation he has. Then you can't ignore someone like a Charlemagne. But my real reference point in regards to podcasts is Combat Jack.
Okay.
Now, I'm Combat Jack from when he was doing the videos when he was sat
very
down with
early
Dallas
on.
Penn, Just Blaze, Heineken.
Before loudspeakers.
Before loudspeakers, when he was trying to find his space. when he had Scarface on. If you ever go back and you look at the Scarface
No, I'm not
episode,
gonna lie. That's
look
where
my shit up.
That's when I
When
kind
they
of
called him a
started.
snitch.
Yeah.
That's
when
when,
I
like,
kind of started listening.
That's where I really fell in love. So I would love to sit down with someone like Combat Jack, because he's one of the major reasons why I do a podcast. And then aside from that, myself and Mr. Vans, who's my co-host, we met each other at uni. Both were on a journalism degree. And then you kind of figuring out, you come home, they tell you you're meant to, like, after you do this, you get your qualification,
It's mad,
you'll have a job, you'll go into this sector.
We're gonna get into that as well, but I'll let you finish though.
And then I was like, I want to put up my own content. Obviously, Dan and H had the studio, and there was a podcast before us called Halfcast, and they were literally doing the stuff that I wanted to do, but nobody cares because all those ideas in my head. So in a weird way, they're also an influence because I was stalling. Mr. Vans had found the studio already, and if it wasn't for me taking long, we probably would have started like a month and a half before we started. But you know, it's an element of fear.
It is that there's
I'm
so
being
many
unsure.
things that you that starting something new from like with you're not sure how many people are gonna support you and stuff like that. It's definitely obviously something that does take a little bit of, I wouldn't say courage, but you need to.
It does though, because People were telling me to, well, you know, because you were one of the people, Fols, telling me.
I was telling Shakira, do the fucking podcast.
Like, for time.
Do it.
Like, people were like, start, you need to have your own podcast. You need to, but it was a thing of, what do I do?